I'm going to be ranking the top 10 small forwards in NBA 2K23 My Team. Let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite small forwards in the game right now, and let me know what you guys would change about my top 10. But coming in at my number 10 spot, this may be surprising to some people, is going to be Diamond Ben Simmons. I think this card is very, very underrated and a very good all-around small forward. He's 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan. That's obviously a massive positive for the small forward position. I will say, starting off with the flaws about this card, I mean, yes, he only has a 42 3 ball and a 69 mid-range, so he can't really shoot threes, or he can't shoot threes and he can't really shoot mid-ranges. But other than that, the card is going to be super elite. 91 speed, 91 acceleration. He's going to be all around a great defender. 85 block, 87 steal, 93 lateral quickness, 89 perimeter with an 84 interior. So all around, Ben Simmons going to be an amazing small forward, with also having Hall of Fame clamp breaker and quick first step, which is really nice to have on your small forwards. So I will say, for Ben Simmons, you got to know how to use the card, and if you use him right and you use him how you're supposed to, I mean, this card can be very, very lethal. If you're not really the best with cards that can't shoot and you don't know how to, abuse him or how to use him in the right way, then I could see why he's not a top 10 small forward. But for me and the way I play, I do think he's going to be a top 10 small forward. But coming in at my number 9 spot is going to be another great defender, and that is going to be Diamond Dennis Rodman. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. He is probably going to be the best defender in the game, having 90 block, 90 steal, 93 lateral quickness with a 90 perimeter and a 94 interior defense as well. He's obviously a great rebounder too. He's got Hall of Fame anchor, box out beast, rebound chaser, and workhorse, and then every other defensive badge is at least on gold. We look at the offense. I mean, he's not going to be the greatest offensive card. He does have an 86 ball handle and an 83 speed with ball, which is really nice. He's got an 85 driving dunk. He's decently fast, 89 speed, 89 acceleration with really good vertical and strength, both being at 90. The only flaw for this Dennis Rodman card is really going to come down to the 3 ball, but he has a 73 ball and a pretty decent jump shot. I mean, Ewing base isn't the best, but for whatever reason, this jump shot is not that bad in the catch and shoot situation. So if you're wide open with Dennis Rodman, you can definitely knock down pretty consistently, especially if you maybe give him like green machine, catch and shoot, blinders, guard up. If you give him some necessary shooting badges, I think Dennis Rodman is an absolute elite defensive monster, with still being decent on the offensive end as well. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be a great two-way small forward, and that's going to be Kawhi Leonard. He's a small forward, power forward, 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. We look at the defensive end. I mean, obviously going to be super elite, 97 perimeter, 97 lateral quickness with an 85 steal. I will say though, Kawhi Leonard doesn't really feel the same as he normally does. It's kind of crazy to say that Pink Diamond Kawhi isn't a top 5 small forward, at least in the game, when usually in the past years when we get like a top tier Kawhi card, he's always like the best small forward, at least top 3, maybe around guys like LeBron and KD. But Kawhi, for some reason this year, doesn't have the same jump shot as he's had in the past years, which was the Ray Allen base. It's still kind of similar and it's still not a bad jump shot, but for whatever reason, Kawhi Leonard doesn't really feel like Kawhi in 2K23. But I still do think he's an amazing small forward, gonna come in at the number 8 spot. I'm in number 7 spot. I think it's gonna be another underrated small forward, and that's gonna be Diamond Andrew Wiggins. He's an absolute beast, especially for being free. He's 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan. Card's gonna fit the meta perfectly, with being really good at going to the basket, one of the best slashers in the game, especially at that small forward position. He's got a 95 driving dunk, 97 vertical with a 93 speed and a 93 acceleration, with having Hall of Fame fast twitch and limitless takeoff. Defensively, going to be very solid all around, 85 steal, 88 steal, 85 block, 88 perimeter defense with an 82 interior. His jump shot is actually pretty solid, and he also does have the Michael Jordan dribble style and the normal leaner. So Wiggins going to be a very complete small forward, coming in at my number 7 spot. At the number 6 spot, this may be surprising to a lot of people, but I'm gonna go with Diamond Kuzma, and you guys might be saying that's crazy, and you could definitely argue that this is a little bit too high for a guy like Kuzma. But for me, it really comes down to the jump shot being on quick timing, super easy to green, and going to be one of the fastest releases in my team. It is super nice to have. He's also not a bad defender. I mean, 85 perimeter, 84 interior defense, 85 lateral quickness, 80 block, 78 steal. Really isn't that bad for a Kuzma card. And then other than that, he's going to be pretty average, but that jump shot, how fast it is, really makes a difference at the small forward spot. You can put him on the court just for shooting catch and shoot threes, and he's basically gonna be able to green in any situation. I know a guy like Splash loves his Kuzma card, thinks he's very, very elite, and I'm pretty sure Splash runs him on his actual main team. So Kyle Kuzma definitely gonna be in the top 10, but for me, gonna come in at the number 6 spot. Halfway into the list here, guys, coming in at the number 5 spot. Once again, A little bit crazy that a Pink Diamond KD card comes out and is only the 5th best small forward in the game when Pink Diamond is basically the highest tier. It's kind of nuts. These KD and Kawhi cards used to be amazing in my team, and it slowly feels like they're becoming not the best at their position. Obviously, still going to be very, very elite. KD 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. I mean, stats-wise, offensively, going to be amazing. 95 3 ball, 95 mid-range, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. He's also got a 90 driving dunk, 90 speed with ball, and a 92 ball handle. So offensively, the card on paper looks to be amazing. I will say though, his jump shot kind of slow in game, and that's probably one of the biggest flaws about this card is, man, that jump shot, it just feels a little bit slow, doesn't have the best of dribble styles, and doesn't have the best of leaners. Defensively, not that bad, pretty decent for a Kevin Durant card. I do think he's an elite small forward, just wish he had a faster jump shot. I think once he gets his jump shot on quick timing and then very quick later in the year, I do think he'll be back to being one of the best small forwards in my team. Coming in at the number 4 spot, this is where we start getting to some very elite small forwards that kind of take a jump from the last 6 we talked about. But James Worthy going to be 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. I do think he's probably better at the power forward position, but I do think it's very close between a guy like James Worthy and a guy like Kevin Durant. But KD going to be more of an offensive small forward, where I feel like James Worthy is just going to be super well rounded and actually has a better jump shot than Kevin Durant, which is kind of crazy to say. He's got a better jump shot, he's got a better leaner as well. Defensively, going to be a little bit better because of the player model and just because of how fast he is. 90 speed, 90 acceleration. He's amazing going to the basket. Tons of good Hall of Fame finishing badges. So I'm gonna have Worthy as my 4th best small forward. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be an absolute legend of 2K23, and that's going to be Scottie Pippen. I mean, this card is still on a lot of people's lineups. He's still my backup small forward, and we're what, 3 months into the game. So this card's had great longevity, and I think was probably one of the best season 1 low 40s we've had. I think even better than Carmelo Anthony from last year. But Scottie Pippen, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, the dude is a beast on defense. 96 steal, 97 lateral quickness with a 97 perimeter. Now, what I will say is, crazy enough, this card is actually probably better offensively than he is defensively, which is crazy to say for a Scottie Pippen card, but that just comes down to his jump shot and just shows you how good of a jump shot he actually does have. It's super fast, very easy to green, and it's amazing in the catch and shoot situation. So I will say, Scottie Pippen, I mean, he's great on defense, he's great on offense, he's got the height, he's got the wingspan, and he does have the badges as well. So Scottie Pippen for me going to be the 3rd best small forward. Now for number 2 and number 1, I think it's pretty obvious, but coming in at my number 2 spot is going to be Pink Diamond LeBron. I mean, is there really much to explain about this card? He's 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. We could take a look at the stats. Amazing all around. We all know LeBron plays amazing in game no matter the stats or badges he has, but the fact that he has really good stats and really good badges just makes this card even more better. But we look at the animations. LeBron James finally at the start of a Myteam actually has a really good base jump shot. Even though it's on normal timing, it's still a decently fast release, and it's very easy to green, which we haven't been able to say for LeBron cards for the past, I don't even know how many years. Like this card, this LeBron never gets good jump shots at the start of my team, but for some reason he's actually got a really good jump shot this year. Definitely going to be the 2nd best small forward. And then coming in at the number 1 spot, I mean, honestly guys, I don't think I even have to explain this, but it's going to be Tim Thomas. He's 6'10", 7'2" wingspan. I mean, pretty much near perfect stats, but that's not even what's the best about Tim Thomas. It's going to be the jump shot, having one of the best jumpers in the game, and he's got some of the best dribble sigs in the game as well, with the normal leaner, and then tons of good gold and Hall of Fame badges. So guys, like I said, let me know in the comment section down below, who are your guys' top 10 small forwards, or just let me know some good small forwards in the game, and then let me know what you guys would change about my top 10 as well. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.